Greeting, folks. Today I thought I'd have some fun and talk about cars and say, what is a millionaire's car? What does it look like? And I think folks might put up, well, the car of a millionaire is a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a BMW or Mercedes, but I think that's all wrong. My millionaire car was a Geo Metro, and I'll explain. So we bought a 4-door Geo Metro for my wife early in our marriage because it was just the right size for her. It had 4 seats instead of just the typical 2. I really liked it, but just a small little little car that my wife used to commute. And we bought it 2 years old, or maybe 3 years old, so it depreciated. I know that was one of the fun financial rules, is always buy a used car. If you buy it 2 to 3 years old, you get most of the life out of it, while also getting rid of that new car dealership premium. So we bought it 2 or 3 years old. It's this little car. She drove it around. I had a different car, but then when we had kids, it was time for the minivan. So we purchased a minivan. The car that I was driving was kind of on the fritz, and so I inherited the Geo Metro. And it is not the ultimate man car. It is definitely not. But if you're trying to become a millionaire, instead of, I guess, exude your man card or whatever, it is the perfect car. So I used it as the commuter car, and it got such good gas mileage. It was great. I actually calculated how much I spent on gas every year commuting, and it was about $750. That was my total fuel cost. And because I didn't care about the car, I'd had liability insurance on it, so I saved on insurance, saved on gas money, and then I used that money to invest over the years. So I drove that car for a long time, at least a decade, probably more like 15 years or 18 years. The car still kept running great. I actually bequeathed it to my son. He drove it for a while till he left, and then I donated it to somebody who was in my business that needed a car. So it was a great car. And when my son came back, he said, "I really wish you'd kept the Geo. That was a great car." So he learned that lesson too, that hey, a true man car is one that is financially savvy, not necessarily that presents an aura about it. But thinking over that time, how much did I save because I drove the Geo Metro? My fuel costs were $750 a year. Insurance costs were cheap, and I used the funds that I would have spent on a car to invest. So anything I saved, I bought stocks with it. I put it in my brokerage account, and so driving that car for 15 years or 18 years or whatever, those were my true millionaire building years. And so the car of a millionaire is a Geo Metro. And I know that there's folks that have kind of looked and said a lot of millionaires drive like Toyota Corollas or Toyota Camrys or pretty inexpensive vehicles. You'd never realize they were millionaires. But the fact that they have cheap cars is part of why they were able to accumulate assets. So to me, the car of a millionaire, it's not a Ferrari, it's not a Porsche, it's not a Corvette, it's a Geo Metro or a Toyota Camry. So just kind of food for thoughts. The car you drive definitely impacts your finances, and if you can just think of your car as a way to get from point A to point B, you want something that's reliable, something that's cheap. You can use the funds to invest the difference, and it makes a huge difference in how you can accumulate wealth over time. So there you go, car of a millionaire is Geo Metro. Like, subscribe, not financial advice. Hope you get something out of it. We'll see you, bye.